All right, we are on the air. Welcome to Coffee Regular Live. It is 10:45 in the a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, and this is our fourth live cast. And we are waiting on Mike to call in. Come on, man. Where you at? All right, so today we're going to stay on topic. Oh, here he comes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
I'm here.
All right, I'm there. Hey. All right, I like that.
Whoa. Music's nuts.
That's so cool, man.
What's crackin', dog?
Oh, same, Kemosabi. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Oh, man, I can't complain. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
cool.
quarantine, honestly.
I am to a point. Yeah. So, hey, my godmother's home, and
Good.
she's good, man. She sounds like her normal self. She's getting around better than expected.
Good.
Yep.
Got it. I drank coffee and it went down the wrong tube.
Oh no! Don't.
It went down the wrong tube.
So what's trying to kill you? What are you choking on?
SilverBridge. It's the Buckeye Blitz. I switched up from Snow Angel.
That's what you get.
It's good. It's good down the wrong pipe too. It's fine.
That's cool. It absorbs into those lungs, opens you up real well.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's good.
I'm drinking IronBean Coffee Thor.
Sick. How's that?
I think it's my favorite of the Iron Beans that I have, honestly.
Really?
It's really good.
How many do you have? How many different ones do you have?
5 or 6. I got a sample pack. Yeah, that's the way to go. Is the little bags of sample packs, especially for something like we do. Like,
right.
I'm glad I've started to discover those.
Until you figure out something that's the shit, like Thor.
Yeah, seriously.
I love all their social media stuff too. They just started a podcast. You guys start listening to that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I gotta listen to that. Yeah, their social media stuff is good.
Yeah. But we're last week was an hour of us prefacing this entire episode, so
pretty much. And I'm actually kind of glad we didn't get to last week because this week has been on point. I can't believe how cool this week has been.
That's good. Break it down.
Let me break it down. Okay, so if the definition of luck is where opportunity meets preparation, I stay ready, son. So I've been doing the Sunday services at Juice, right? Learning the things, with Tim Thackeray and Jason Hahn. And Jason Hahn is not so busy right now. He's can't really run his PT practice, and the LAFC are on hold, so he's not doing much. So he's like, I want to take like 2 or 3 clients, send me an email, kind of apply for it. You put out a whole thing, right? And so before he even announced it or put anything out, I just sent him an email. And I was like, hey man, I don't know if you remember me from back in the day. Kind of told him like, what I know, where I'm at, what I'm doing. I'm like, if you got the time, I got the time, right?
Yeah.
Emails me back like that night. Like, you're in, man. Let's do it. You haven't even announced this on social media yet. You're like one of the first, I think it was me and one other person that sent him emails right away. And he's like, you're cool. And so I sent him his money. And on last Tuesday, we got going.
Yeah.
And it's spectacular. It is the missing link of physical therapy that I needed. For one, he knows Taekwondo, and not only does he know it, he's like top of the heap. So he understands like why I'm hurt. Right. But then
exactly why you're hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And for 2, like the little details.
He understands the emotional scars.
yeah, that too. Jesus. Yeah. But no, like the little details, he's got all these great little cues. Like, I've had 2 hip surgeries, so I know what a sideline clamshell is, right? Like, I've done a million of those. One cue, like all the other cues he'd give me, I knew. except for one. He said, lift up your torso. No one ever told me to lift up my damn torso.
Right.
Lift up my torso. All of a sudden, my gluteus medius is like, hello. Like, just fucking working. I'm like, yes. Yeah. And then like 3, he treats me like an athlete. Like, flat out.
Yeah.
Like, which is just, it's cool. Hey, who entered the live studio? T. Hutton.
Ashley.
What's happening, bro?
I think is that Tyler Van Houten?
Possibly.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. What's up going on, man? All right. And I got one more thing. So Travis Stevens is doing free talks on Zoom every night at 6. Like the rest of the month. You can sign up to get in because he's taking like no more than 25 people.
Word.
And so I signed up for like Wednesday and got in. And then we're like maximum 17 people, but like 11 of us that were like really solid. I asked him a question. Travis Stevens is a guard puller in jiu-jitsu. Like, because I asked him, I asked him out how I could get my daughter to like get more used to throws because she dishonors the family by pulling guard. And he kind of smiles. And he's like, all right, I'm going to give you a drill that we do at my school. And then later in the conversation, he talked about how he's a guard puller in jiu-jitsu because that's the whole point of the game. Why bother? I'm like, son of a bitch. I insulted him. But,
so, I mean, you know how I used to talk shit about guard pulling and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you know how to do takedowns at some point, as long as you can do a takedown successfully at some point before you just pull guard, I feel like you can then pull guard. So I've kind of changed I'm not as harsh on it, you know? But you should, like, again, Travis Stevens is one of the best takedown artists in the world, so it's okay if he pulls guard. He knows plenty of takedowns, you know?
Yeah. Which I guess, is kind of my point. Like, he gave a really cool drill that I'll try to explain to you. Like, it's just kind of takedowns in reverse. He's like starting like where one person is standing up, the other person's down in like a verse de la Gila or something. Mm-hmm. And the person down has to get up. The person standing can't pass their guard and can't go to their knees, but needs to try to keep them down. And so they both end up going for takedowns, but not like full amplitude, like smash people kind of takedowns.
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, we're going to start doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, and so that's been like, what can you do with your time when you don't have anything else to do? Like, I just hit the gold mine, bro.
Right. Yeah, you're definitely using the most out of your time, I'd say. Mm-hmm. You're definitely getting your learn on.
Yeah.
Break down some more of the Dr. Hahn stuff.
All right. So I'll give you like one thing we were doing, the tennis ball. We're just stepping on a tennis ball in different parts of your foot.
Okay.
Right. And it's horrible. It's why I put that post out. It's murder. Like, if you don't want to cry in front of people, don't do it in front of people. That is what I'm saying. And so it starts out with just, you kind of put it on just like underneath your toe, like your big toe, and just kind of rock on it like 5 times forward. And then you go underneath your second toe, and then you kind of do all your toes individually. Then you go down to just under your toes, sort of where the ball of your foot is. You go mid foot, like mid front foot, right? You kind of rock on that a bunch of times. Then you take it down to the arch of your foot. Or no, when you get it on midfoot, you tent it. So keep your toes straight and then try to cover the ball. Just tent, right?
Okay.
Then you put it down to the arch of your foot and you try to tent on lateral side and medial side. And then you put your big toe on the ball and put your heel on the ground and you lean into it. Kind of like when a movement for grappling, when he does the pails and rails, he does the ankle one where you lean into it and press down real hard and lift up your toes, that one. So kind of like that on the tennis ball. So you do that on the tennis ball while it's under your big toe. You're pressing down on it, and you tear up just a little because you hard and you can't cry. And and
so what is this activating trying to do for you?
What this does is basically just freaking loosens everything up. It just releases all kinds of shit. You're just releasing fascia and activating muscle. And considering that my left toe doesn't work right now, like it's pretty non-existent, it is bringing my left big toe back to life.
Yeah.
And starting to heal that extensor tendon, man.
That's sick.
And which that toe, I've heard it before. And it's Dr. Han's like, dude, that's what's causing that bone spur in your left leg. Think about it. If you can't push off your toe right, what do? You turn in. You compensate through your ankle and then through your hip. Where's the bone spur? I'm like, I hadn't showed him yet, but I'm like, no, that's right where the damn bone spur is. Yo.
Right. That's cool.
So he's connecting everything, which is also something that's never happened in PT for me before.
That's really cool.
And he swears a lot, which is cool. Which which is great because, like, coming from a Taekwondo background, like, nobody swears. Like maybe when we just out to dinner or some shit. Like, but I never hung out with the guy. Right. I've only ever seen him in tournaments and stuff. So to see him like non-formalized, like I was joking. Sweet. I'm like, it's cool to see you as a human and not as a guy who just falls down after he kicks. Which is that's a jab. That's a jab at OTC. That's what they used to do. He's like, "Hey man, loophole in the rules." I'm like, "Yeah, I used to shin check everybody too. I can't talk, but it just drove me nuts."
Gotta do what you gotta do. Play the rule book.
Yeah. I mean, literally what it is, But that was funny though because we were just people. Yeah. And it was fun to just like, wow, this guy's really cool and he's ridiculously intelligent, and he works for LAFC now, which is sweet. So, yeah, but it's been fun, man.
You both like came up at the same-ish time, or like
exact same time?
Okay, cool.
No, yeah, exact same time. He was a featherweight though. I was a bantamweight. I did bantam and fly, and he like barely made feather. He was huge, so we never fought. And we were, since he was in OTC and I wasn't. Hey, what's up, Farnock? Hey, man. And Odele, what's happening? We never really associated with each other much.
Yeah,
because buddy of mine used to fight Tim Thackeray, one of my teammates. So we talked to Tim every once in a while, and then I was friends with Josh Coleman. But and I kind of knew Tony Graff through my coach. But like other than that, like I didn't associate with like any of the OTC people much, and so we didn't really know each other. It's kind of like no one knows of me unless you trained with me, right? But like he's won all kinds of shit. So yeah, so it's awesome. It's awesome.
Great source, great sources.
Yeah, and Travis Stevens is cool as fuck.
Yeah, that's really cool. Tell me more about that. Like what
I mean, literally, I can. I just got an email, and it said from Travis Stevens. It was from Fuji or something, right? And he's like, "I'm doing these talks every night in April at 6. Sign up." And this was also before it got announced on social media. I feel all important, right? Yeah,
you're just on the ball, dude. You're just right on top of it.
Yeah, just staying on, right? And so, like, you just click the thing, and it takes you to the calendar, and you just pick it. I'm like, all right, Wednesday. I'm going Wednesday. And he talked to us for an hour and a half. And I mean, about everything. We did match reviews. He broke down his very controversial loss in 2012, the Olympics. Yeah. And the whole like weird controversy behind all the refs, how the matches were a little bit fixed. Well, obviously fixed. But right. There's no proof.
They always are.
There's sort of proof. Yeah. And
there's enough proof.
It was. I hope I don't get him fired for that. Geez. But I'm sure I'm not the only one talking about that. He's like, I put this off the IGF on this one, but here, let's talk about it.
Right.
And he gave all kinds of really cool training tips, and just like he talked about how to like tournament selection, how to select tournaments and get points, and like he's like, man, don't bother going to worlds and stuff right now. Like go to South America and win a bunch of tournaments, and you'll get in the freaking Olympics. You will qualify. Like I don't know why we're going to all these other tournaments that we can't win. People are fighting like hell for 20 points when they could go down there and win a gold and get 100.
Yeah, that's sick.
And so like strategy. Yeah, and he talked about just even like match strategy. Of how like certain people that he would fight that were left-handed, he would keep them on this side of the ring so that they couldn't step out and counter him. So they'd be out of bounds. And he's like, yeah, so I could take them down, but they couldn't throw me, right?
Right.
And just like match strategy like that.
Just real inside baseball shit,
Yeah, and the funny one was was it 2016? There's a dietitian for like USOC that just works with combat sports athletes, right? So weight cutting people.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to see his dietitian, and dietitian gave him this whole cool like diet plan. And he looked at it, and he was like, I can't do this. And you can't cry back to him. He's like, this is impossible. And dude's like, why? He's like, if you can't go into 7-Eleven and make me a diet plan, I can't have a diet plan. He's like, why? What? He's like, you know how much I travel? You know I've been stuck in an airport for 3 days before? 3 days. What do you do? I can't eat this in the airport.
Plan around that.
And so his entire like food plan for the 2016 Olympics was based on gas station food.
That's awesome.
100%. He told about this burrito bowl. I should have wrote this down, but he's like, I love this shit now. Like, I love this food, and I have to eat less of it because it's making me fat. But he's like, just this particular burrito bowl from a particular place that he could find, and very specific ingredients, like super specific, and the reasons why. It was hilarious, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. Hey, what's up, Ashley?
I love stuff like that.
Oh, me too. Oh, I'm gonna try Silent for another one. It was so much fun. And and then one thing, when we got on, it's a video conference. Everyone's like obviously at their houses, and Travis is very much like, I just matted a room in my apartment because I had leftover mats from what I redid my school. And then one dude goes, someone's at the school. And I went, are you talking about me, bro? I'm like, I'm not at school, bro. It's my basement. And I kind of like gave him a little tour. And Travis is like, you're one of the lucky ones, man. I'm like, yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am.
But a lot of time and money into this place. TLC, too.
Oh, yeah. And now it's all painted up and lit well. Like, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks, that's what we said. It looks like a school. Like, it does look
it looks like a school now. And been confirmed because someone I don't even know thought it was a school.
Right. Could be easily, though.
So, enough of my rambling stories. Yeah, it could be. I mean, if I get better parking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I've just been, I get all my shit from you. So like, or a lot of it anyway. Like, but I've just been stripping it back down to basics.
Your dealer.
Man. Yeah. Like I've been stripping it back down to basics. A lot of gymnastics, a lot of the Cirque du Soleil kind of stuff.
Jay Han worked with Cirque du Soleil as well.
That's sweet.
I told him about French acrobat training, and he was like, "Oh, that's one of their hard rolls." I was like, "Yeah, they have different rolls that they do." And that was a hard one. I was like, "Dude, we can do the hard roll, bro."
Yeah. but then they're also saying like this is only level 3 and shit, or like whatever. Like
yeah,
like this is only halfway. Like,
yeah,
there are no videos of level 5.
Dude, thank you for reminding me of that. I've forgotten. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask what level 5 is.
See the dark arts, dude.
Yes.
That has to be like some demon worship.
Dude, considering what that tennis ball does to my soul, yeah.
That's some voodoo.
Nuts. It's voodoo, most certainly.
But I mean that like handstand, like doing the gymnastics, like handstand push-ups and just different push-up variations and like prison style workouts and minimal space, just like kind of having fun doing that, you know. Yoga.
Thomas Heat entered live. What's up, man? Doing that yoga. You want to take a caller?
We can. I don't know, man.
All right. I'll try. Oh, nope, not happening. They hung up.
All right.
All right. I guess we're not taking a caller. Oh well. Okay.
Fair enough. But also have mats and then been able to drill and do stuff, and gonna do that again later. So that's fun.
Nice.
We found like a nice, weird little isolated park that I didn't know existed.
Oh, cool.
I don't know that many people know exist, and there's like this little like weird island on it. So like, like a weird like well, not island, but like a peninsula thingy.
You found your gazebo.
Yeah. I want to go out and kickbox and shit on it. So
heck yeah,
it'd be fun.
You got to do the UFC primetime style shots around you on your island. Have the hard music.
See, that's when I wish I had like a drone so I could like have it circle around and do like a full 360 and shit.
I have a drone. We can do that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Does it have a camera on it?
You can attach a cell phone to it.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Might have to do that.
That's pretty funny. But other than that, like, let's see what else. I've been reading, meditating. It's like, that's the thing, just stripping it down to the basics. Cold showers, meditation, warm showers, all the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good
I've been getting
coffee.
back to my meditation. I've been finding time for it again.
Yeah.
Which is
like,
essential.
Yeah. I really, like, it was kind of funny. Like, I laid off of it for a long time just because I was just in the fucking zone, and that's the worst excuse to not do it. But, like, doing whatever, but I was just in it. It wasn't a habit, but then I've been kicking back into it. It's been really nice. Truly, like, a game changer in, like, this time period.
Yeah.
It's weird to see, like, what little things will influence your mood.
It's true. Yeah. And influence, like, for me, my deep sleep. If I don't meditate, I stop getting deep sleep.
My sleep has been super weird. I've maintained my schedule, but my fucking sleep is. It's weird as shit anyway.
Yeah.
And I'd say I've maintained the weirdness. It's weird continually through this, but, like, I would say I've maintained my normal weirdness. I haven't, like, some people are saying they, like, are staying up till 6 a.m. and sleep until 3 p.m. and just, like, reversing their shit.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that, but, like, I'm still waking up and, like, staying up. Like, I'll go to sleep from, like, 9 to 3 and be awake from, like, 3 to 7, and then sleep from, like, 7 to 9. Like,
okay.
It's just like, it's just fucking weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, but I'm, like, getting more quality sleep and stuff, which is tremendous.
That's cool, man. Yeah. I want to get more quality sleep, but
yeah.
I don't know why it's happening. I don't know why it went away.
I guess, like, that's how what I'm spending my time, is just kind of, like, tuning back into my shit.
That's cool, man. That's ridiculously useful.
Yeah.
That you're able to do that too. Like, that's going to pay off for years.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
consider
nice.
it, like, it's the mindful athlete. Like, it's a big dropping in. Like, it's a big drop in session. Like, it's almost like, how deep can you get into it, and, like, how quick can you snap in and out of it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm training it. Like, it's like training it. I'm, like, earlier it was, like, conceptual, and then it was, like, learning about it, and, like, learning how to implement it. Now it's, like, kind of adding layers to that. So
yeah,
it's a good time to practice.
I'm kind of doing that too. Like, I have an Oura ring, and Oura ring is cool as fuck. It measures all kinds of weird shit, but it'll measure your HRV while you sleep, but it also has like a take a moment setting, and you can kind of pick a meditation, like different types of meditation, or you can do, like, a body check-in where it will measure your heart rate and your HRV for whatever time you set. So I did that yesterday. I meditated for, like, 20 minutes, and it measured my heart rate and my HRV while I did it. And you can see how quickly my heart rate dropped and how quickly my HRV went up and started to change, which is, like, are both really good things.
Yeah.
But, like, I had, like, hard data. Cool. I don't know if it does breath rate while I do it, but it does actually measure your breath rate. And, like, I'm breathing, like, an average of 13.1 times a minute or something. But yeah, it's cool. Like, I've been able to play with that and kind of dig into those numbers.
It's definitely cool to have, like, hard metrics to see what you can do to manipulate it. Just, like, the more information you have the more information you have, the better. That's, like, wow. Those, and then whoop straps and that shit's cool.
Yeah, all that stuff's fun, man. I've really I enjoy that kind of stuff. So
like, I love that. That's cool. But, like, I also, like, I don't like to rely on, like, a device. So, like, I'm just like trying to do it, like, acoustic, you know what I mean? Like analog style, like, tune in and just like, this does this to me, this does that to me. Tuning back in, paying attention to, like, what does what to me. Because, like, it's easy to get, like, when you're busy, it's easy to be like, 1,000 cups of coffee that doesn't touch me, but then, like, you do that and you're sitting there, you're gonna feel like shit. And you're like, oh, that contributes to this, and so it's
you start making those connections.
Yeah, you make the connections, you draw back to everything. It's just, I always just want to optimize and be efficient and whatnot. So, like, this is a good time to experiment and kind of, like, fuck up without too many consequences. So
be able to mess it up and be able to actually, like, be able to see specific results,
right?
And not narrow it down a little bit easier.
And that, but also, like, implement positive stuff.
Yeah,
you're not beating yourself up over it. You're not.
Yeah. You're able to.
It's not affecting too much. It's not like the butterfly effect crashing everything around you or anything.
Yeah. You're able to
good.
fail safely, kind of thing. Yeah. It's kind of what I'm using the Aura ring for. Is I'm still kind of going analog. Like I can tell how things affect me, and so I'm trying not to pay too much attention to it. I'm just using it more for a timer. And then after I'm done, I'm checking it out. I'm like, okay, is it really what I'm thinking happened? Is it happening? What I'm trying to measure? And
it's also it's probably like a reminder, though, like more so a reminder to be like, all right, like breathe more, like chill back out, like.
Yeah, it has been, yeah, very much, because it yells at me all the time for like you train, like your training load's a little too much. You don't sleep right. You move around too much when you sleep. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Right.
You're not getting enough deep sleep, bitch. Yeah.
She's like, yo, what's up?
Yeah. So.
But I don't know. Like, I was thinking this potentially like might be a lot of people's like first time experiencing true deep anxiety, and how that's probably affecting them a lot.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's like, if you want to break it down to a meme, like first time poor, huh?
Yeah. the James Franco. Yeah. 1,000%. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
if you've never experienced that, like you're freaking out.
Yeah. But in a weird way, it's like, exactly. It's kind of like first time, or like, I feel like people are like joining my wavelength, and it's just like, all right. Like, okay, it's cool. Like,
so, you're fine. You don't need all that shit. You can really just chill.
Exactly. I'm like, yo, it's okay. Like, you're not going to die. It'll feel that way, but you're not dying. Like, so it's nice. I don't want to say like Brooke and I were talking about it, just like not welcome to anxiety, but like this is what it's like. Like this is what it's like on a daily basis sometimes. Like
very much so, yeah. Is it nice to have a little bit of how do I want to phrase this, reality to it though? Because a lot of times you get anxious about shit that's not real. Like it's your anxiety building on it, and then you're like, but like you have some solid things to ping on.
That, like, but also it's like it's affecting everybody. So like there's so there's like strange solidarity in that, and you're like, okay, like
now you motherfuckers.
Because part of Well, that's the thing. I don't want to sound like cruel with it, but at the same time, it's like, this is kind of what it's like daily.
This is the life, man. Yeah, her.
Yeah, but silver lining, keep breathing. You're good.
Yeah. So it is some nice live action practice.
Yeah. It's just like the sky has always been falling, so it's just like whatever.
What was I was thinking about conspiracy theories running around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And which are fun. I love a good conspiracy theory.
Dude, they're fun.
They're fun as hell.
Okay, so like here's my thing. Like people are like conspiracy theories are stupid. I'm like, just like let people have fun. Like let people enjoy have an open, even just having like an open thought, or just like letting people play devil's advocate. Like just let
go
people
down
have
that
fun.
road. Like do it. Well, I was thinking about like why they exist in some ways, and like humans were wired for patterns.
Yeah.
The reason we're wired for patterns is because patterns use less energy, right? Yeah. And that's why they're comforting. And so really what a conspiracy theory is a comforting mechanism, because really the world is just like random fucking chaos.
Yes.
And people can't handle that shit.
It's so they look for anything to tether.
Anything to like freaking find a path, And I mean, like if that's what you need to do, it's fun, but I don't know, like you can go too far and start making connections that aren't there, even if they seem right, or maybe they are a connection, but it's very much a comfort thing. So I've been trying to kind of bounce back and forth in that light of embrace the chaos versus is the Illuminati behind this and they just screwed up. They tried to kill all the young people and fucked up and killed all the old people. Right.
The internet has gotten away from them. It's like it's an experiment. Oh no! Yeah. Oh, dude, there's so many goofy things. Like some things you're like, oh yeah, or like even just there's a pattern or whatever. Like like the other night when I saw the satellites running up. I was like, holy shit, aliens, they're here. And I was standing out there for like 10 minutes, believing. I was like, holy shit, this is it. Like, but then I went inside and like did some research, and like I saw that SpaceX was putting stuff up.
And you were horribly disappointed. Yeah.
Horribly disappointed.
Yeah. We're so close to a comic book world. So close. Like, I'm a guy that wants more than anything for Lex Luthor to be real. Because if Lex Luthor's real, then shit, Superman's real and Batman's real. Fucking Nightwing will come in. I want X-Men to be real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, digging deeper into the conspiracy theories. Yeah. I mean, you can put names to roles. You can put someone in the Lex Luthor role and be like, all right, who's Superman? And you can play that game if you want.
Yeah, I love to play that game. But that's a fun world. That's an interesting world. But it's there's a reason storytelling is an art, right?
Right. But at the same time, though, I think the world is a lot more interesting than what people let on.
Oh, truthfully, I mean, just look at the week I've had.
Yeah.
Simply by just asking. It's a very like yes man kind of thing. Of just say yes to the opportunity and wouldn't believe what the fuck falls in your lap.
Absolutely. But relating that to anxiety, like anxiety will keep you in a box that will be like, don't say yes to that, don't say yes, like it'll put you in that cage too. So like to pull yourself and like snap yourself out of it, you can like start with like a small yes or like a big one, or just say fucking what I do, I just fucking pull the tablecloth and do the whole thing. I'm just like, yeah, let's do it,
go in. Yeah,
I break the cycle that way, and it makes me feel tremendously better.
I do that too. I do. I get caught in those the fearful, like stuck in your room kind of thing, and I'll just be like, all right,
it's a mental polar plunge. You're just like, yeah, I'm fucking doing it. Like, wow,
all in, go, yeah.
So I like to do it that way, but you can start it small too.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is an interesting opportunity to do stuff like that, though.
Yeah. All right. What's your favorite conspiracy theory floating around right now? Like, what is your like?
I haven't actually looked at any like formalized ones, but I was thinking about the whole like Illuminati trying to reduce the population so they could have more control, and they messed up and ended up killing themselves.
Right.
Because that would be like, there's a fun irony in that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there's potential,
Total. But then the other part of it is like, I was talking with a friend of mine, and she was she's a bit of a we're very much, I don't know, eco-terrorists.
Okay.
In that respect, because the people that love the environment are never friendly. They're always portrayed as some sort of terrorist.
Right.
If you go on comic book rules, Ra's al Ghul, eco-terrorist, right? Yeah. But she was
blow
like,
anything up in the name of nature, then you're,
Yeah, exactly. But it has to be in the name of nature. It can't just be in the name of selfish power, right?
Right.
But, and so we were kind of both amazed at the fact that it took 9 days in Italy for the canals to clear out enough for dolphins to go in. 9 days of people not being in them for the pollution to clear enough. Look at scans of pollution over China. Within a couple of weeks,
right?
How much disappeared? But 9 days. That's all it took.
Yeah.
Like it's like it gives me like a weird hope for like cleaning up the earth.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, it was that easy.
Well,
could we not do this during a freaking pandemic? Can everyone just like take a break for a couple weeks and let it heal?
Like, let's schedule it out a little bit. Like let the earth fast a little bit and let it regenerate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just interesting because I'm seeing, you see tons of articles right now like saying like animals are coming back into the cities because people aren't out and about, and like you're seeing like beavers walk up to hardware stores and like packs of herds of deer running through neighborhoods, and like I saw one animal that looked kind of sickly walking through like a city, but like just nature is re-emerging. So even unfortunately, the roadkill I've seen, like I went out the other day to run. We had to go to the store. I saw a dead coyote. I don't usually see dead coyotes. Like I don't see a ton of roadkill, but the fact that I started to see that
there was
things are coming around again.
It was like 2 or 3 nights at or early in the morning at my house. There was this one spot on the side of my house that something was digging the fuck out of.
Oh yeah.
And my wife heard it one morning and almost came and got me. And I'm like, if that shit happens again, and I was like, if that's a coyote, I'll be fighting a damn coyote. And if it's a groundhog, I have to fight the groundhog to the death just for Buster. But yeah, I was like something like, was it a dog? I mean, it was something big. It was a big ass hole. I had to like put the dirt back.
It could be a raccoon.
Maybe, yeah. But you talk about like animals coming into your neighborhood. I mean, I have the yard where all the animals hang out. Yes. Yeah. But that's never happened before.
Right. That's the thing. It's going to be interesting to see, like what re-emerges, and then when people re-emerge.
Yeah,
it's going to happen. So, but it's like what we've talked about. Like we could schedule it next year and be like, all right, everyone, just don't do anything for 2 weeks. Chill out, hang out, chill with your family, go somewhere healthy, and
see what happens. Oh, we got another person. What's up? April Loudon. April. I'm going to say Loudon just because of last week, but what's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like the Earth is doing a training montage, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, even with the Illuminati thing, there could be that. There could be, you can put Bill Gates in the Lex Luthor role if you want. I mean,
I don't know. I kind of like I like Elon. I like either that or Elon Musk in the build me a Metal Gear.
Right. Yes, I can see that for sure, dude.
Oh, there's been coyotes living in Columbus for years. One of the professors at OSU is one of the leading guys to study it. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Well, that might have been what was digging in my house. Okay.
I know they've been. I know they've been here too, and like I've seen them in Grandview and shit, and like they're around.
I haven't
seen them dead too often.
Yeah,
they're
sneaky.
Roadkill black bear when we were driving to North Carolina over the summer. I hadn't seen
black bear. What the hell do you hit a black bear with?
Probably a fucking semi, I imagine.
Yes.
Smack that dude. But I saw. Yeah, I know. I was like, damn. Like, probably takes a lot to smack that dude. But yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. I don't know. I managed to fuck up my neck again.
No.
It's sleeping on it. It's sleeping on it. Like, that's literally it.
Oh, is your neck pillow working, or do we need to go another route?
No, it was. I just used it. Like, I fell asleep on a different one.
Oh. Well, reiterated. That's how it goes sometimes, man.
Yeah. Dude, I have to sleep on the floor. Like, I have to sleep on the floor. Like, that's just a thing.
Oh, you gotta sleep on the floor now, huh?
Yeah,
you're that guy.
That's just like, that's my go-to. It's consistent, and I can make it happen anywhere. So, part of like
there's floors everywhere.
It's like a weird OCD thing, or like weird anxiety thing. Like, oh, I could go to sleep anywhere if I have a hat over my eyes and the floor. I'm good. Like, and I've been practicing that, doing plenty of floor napping.
When I was in college, I used to do that because like I never slept, so I could lay down anywhere and sleep. Yeah, I would just lay on the floor and take a little nap.
Yeah, see that's the thing. Like, if we're traveling for tournaments or whatever, I'd be always be the one to volunteer for the floor, not because I'm like
Ben who what's up.
I just want to sleep on the fucking floor. Like, I just like it.
I never volunteered for the floor, but I tended to be the low belt when we traveled. And we always had a thing of it was either by rank or by who's fighting tomorrow. So if you were fighting tomorrow, you got to sleep in a bed.
Right.
But otherwise, your ass was on the floor unless you were higher rank. And even as like a second and third degree black belt, I still ended up being the fucking low belt in my crew, which is weird. Sons of bitches. That's why I used to like be pissed off and try to beat people up in training all the time. Guess
sleeping on the floor all the time.
Elliot, what's up? But yeah, I like sleeping on the floor. But it gives you like a weird sense of power because you're like, I don't need no fucking bed, you wimp.
Exactly.
I'm gonna sleep right here and be comfortable, and I'm not even gonna be sore in the morning. I'm gonna wake up refreshed.
Yeah. But now it's like in my head, I'm like, I'm trying the comparison. It's just like it's totally falling out of bed. Batman push up. It's just ninja style fucking floor sleeps. Like,
yeah,
like no comfort.
No comfort. No comfort is comfort.
Now, yeah, exactly. Now I'm like, well, shit. Now I prefer that. So. Did I go too far? Because now sleeping in a bed fucks me up. So like that's not normal.
I mean, you gotta get a better bed, bro. Well, one day you'll be able to afford a really expensive mattress.
I'm trying to get that sleep number, dude.
No, sleep numbers are hot as balls. By the way, I had a sleep number bed for years, and they are hot. It's crazy. They're comfy, but like they will cook you. You know what bed I have now?
Anyway, I run hot anyway.
So. You run extra hot, bro. You know what bed I have now? Like I would have given you my old sleep number had you said it. So shit, like damn. Oh well. But what bed I have now is from Original Mattress Factory. They make a memory foam bed. Oh damn, that thing is comfortable, dude. Okay, I mean, it is. That's my bed.
That's probably gonna have to be like just because I value sleep and my neck hurts. I'm gonna probably have to do some adulting and buy a mattress soon.
I would recommend going down the Original Mattress Factory close to my house. Like if you go down Roberts and hang a right on Wilson, it's right there. Yeah, go there and lay on that bed. They have that foam one. It's freaking awesome.
Once society opens back up.
Yeah. But a good mattress is a good thing. Oh, what do you? Maybe just a good mattress topper. Even that's my level.
That's what we have right now, and that's what's destroying me.
So it's a bad mattress topper.
So it's also a shitty mattress. So like it's a shitty mattress with a soft topper, and I prefer hard floors. So it's just a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, Ashley laughs at you.
But then also, knowing that sleep numbers are hot is also disappointing because I need a cool situation.
Well, there's an expensive fix for that that I kind of got out of desperation that I still use to this day. It's called a chili pad.
I've heard of these.
They're fucking amazing. When I got it years ago, I've had two different versions. They gave me like a 40% discount on a version I have now, so I upgraded. Sweet. But they're like $400 or $500. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you just put water in them, and it's a pad you put under your sheet, like under your bottom sheet, and you can set the temperature, and it cools you down. And it has a nice fan to it too, actually. So it's like really, the fan is just like soothing, and it cools me off. But I got it out of desperation because I was fucking dying. When I got the sleep number bed, I was just like, oh God. It was horrible. Yeah. And I've used it for years. I love that damn thing.
I feel you.
But I mean, like I said, it was a reluctant investment.
Well, that's the thing too with this thing. It's based. I mean, it gets hot as shit too. Like I run hot, it just keeps the heat, bounces it back on me, double cooks me. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But I mean, you should check them out, man. They've even like the ones they have now are even better than mine. Like I may upgrade one day, but I mean, it was worth everything.
That plus a weighted blanket, I'm a human hot pocket, and I'm just cooking.
Yeah,
I think it sucks.
Yeah, the chili pad was one of the best like sleep investments I've ever made. It really made a difference.
I think I just need to move out into the woods and sleep there.
Quite possibly. I mean,
I tried. I'm convinced. I never had to convince her, but I was like, "All right, Brooke, would you live out in the middle of nowhere?
We live in a tent,
like
with me.
Not as well. I was like in a tree house or like a tiny house or like something like that." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sweet."
Oh, dude, I wish I had one of those houses that has like the 5 acres of land and the woods in the back.
Yep.
I'd be like, Cheney, move into that wooded area. You can live there. You're 3 acres away. I don't even care.
I'd be like, you'll never know I'm there. I'd be like, you would never even see my house. You'd be totally camouflaged.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. See, that my uncle has always had, like, we called it the property and stuff, and like there's woods in the field, and now they live up there, and there's a great house and barn and shit, and like that's always awesome. Been there, and like used to just run around there as kids and shit, and like that's always now it's since it's was a part of my childhood, and now I want it to be a part of my fucking adulthood.
I want it to be a part of my life, all of my life.
Yeah. And I want my own where I can like blow shit up and do stuff that I want, and like
me too. Yeah. I feel
have a bunch of dogs and stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like just do what I want to do and grow stuff and like just kind of live.
If ever I get the farm, I'll give you an acre. Do what you want. You get the
I'll
wooded
dig
junk.
right in. I'll dig into the hillside. You'll never see me.
That'll be okay. Style. It'd be an exchange. Just give me a few jiu-jitsu private lessons every once in a while. We'll be fine.
Fine. Unlimited membership.
There we go.
As long as, I mean, something like, if I want to shoot a flaming arrow at a can of gas at 3 a.m., whatever. I mean, you know,
if that's the level of freedom you want, that's cool. You know, you're fine.
I'm not asking for much, you know?
Just a mullet and a trucker hat and a flaming arrow. Come on.
Yeah, it's not a lot. And if there's anywhere in the world that I can do it, it's America and probably Ohio. So,
I mean, yeah. You should consider Southeast Ohio, my friend. That would be
maybe
you'll find a spot down there.
Dude, like I wouldn't mind having like John Hackleman pit style, like outside ring, you know, like
heck yeah. I would love that.
Yeah, every Muay Thai gym on the river, you know, that has a fucking just hut over the fucking bags and stuff and rings. Yeah. Like you're just outside all the time. Like that'd be sick.
That would be. That'd be nice.
And there's a couple jiu-jitsu people that have like outdoor stuff and like barns and shit like that. They're just awesome.
That's kind of how I grew up. I used to make stuff in the woods to train on.
Yeah,
and like
that too.
Yeah,
I've seen goofy shit of like people making gyms out of like wooden stuff and, you know, just making squat racks and shit out of trees, like just, you know, stuff like that.
I just lift rocks.
Yeah. Just go outside and find something heavy.
Yep.
Plenty of shit. But yeah. So 10-year plan. I want all that shit. So
there you go. That works. Okay. Good to know.
Once society opens back up.
When society opens back. So back to present reality. I guess one thing you could get out of this. Oh no, that was weird. Okay. My sound okay?
Yeah, I unplugged my headphones for a sec.
Oh, it freaked me out. Okay. Is the planning phase of you can go straight fantasy with it and then whittle it down to steps.
Right.
I mean, you know, and start to make like meaningful movements toward that goal.
And I kind of have been. So.
And then that's really cool. That's enormously useful with when you don't have to worry about a lot of other normal stuff you normally have to worry about. You can put your brain power on planning the future and laying out a plan for said future.
Yep. And especially now.
Yeah. It is a perfect time.
But that's been a part of like my goal setting and planning stuff as it is. So putting it on paper and like not judging myself for it and being like, that's not ridiculous or like that's reachable and attainable and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's just like not giving a shit what other people think about it. Like, whatever. No. I want a tree house and a dog hospice. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Like,
those are perfectly wonderful goals, my friend. I love tree houses. I love the dog hospice. That's pretty cool.
Like, you know, people get rid of old senior dogs, you know, and they just like kind of disregard them. I'm gonna give them a nice, you know.
You're gonna be that guy.
Little tenure at the farm.
That is honorable. It's an honorable way to live, and like you can sleep at night with that, man.
Right. So
I
like
dig that.
my buddy a long time ago when my friends told me, he was like, this is weird, but like you would be a good person. I would want you to tell me that I was gonna die. He's like,
Wow.
he said like that I would be good at telling people that they were about to die. And I was like, holy fuck. Like,
There are so many levels to that.
yeah. I was like,
I mean,
Jesus Christ. But I was like, okay. But I just kind of, like, okay. But yeah, now I'm like, well, dog hospice. So
I'm comforting. Good. Yeah.
Right. Maybe I'll big picture turn that into something.
That's cool, man.
I didn't know I kind of take that. It was kind of like a weird thing. I was like, Jesus Christ, okay.
Yeah, that's like it's hard to.
As it's cooked over the years, I'm like, I like it.
You slowed it down to less from an assassin to more to like a comforting hospice person.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta be well rounded.
I mean, hey, it's all the same, right? You know.
Right. I'll stab you with the sword, but then I'll comfort you to death.
I'll hold you while you take your last breath. It's okay. Yeah.
You'll die honorably.
Yeah, totally.
All about honor.
True. It is, isn't it? Yeah.
At least, I mean, it's gonna be about something.
Gotta be about something. Yeah. But it is an interesting place to let your mind go.
Yeah.
It's hard to comprehend. But yet, is it? I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of that was, it takes a lot of fucking work. Like, you can say that stuff, but then, like, this past year has just been, like, getting financial habits in order to make that sort of thing even attainable. Not even, like, working toward it just yet, but, like, attainable. Like,
make it attainable. You're building patterns, man. Yeah, you're building those patterns so your brain can be like, oh, that's comforting. Cool.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's working towards something that I want. So,
which I think, that's another thing you can do at a time like this is really, it's such a self-help book thing to say, but really sit down and assess your goals. Are you working toward things you want?
Yeah.
Like, and what comes out? What comes out that you want?
Right. That's the thing. Like, what's actually fucking important starts to really come out.
Yeah, and I mean, and sometimes that's cool, and sometimes it's not. You're like, why the fuck is that important to me?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Well, it is. Okay, then
I've had that realization over the past week, 2 weeks. Certain things, I'm like, what the fuck?
Like that's goofy. I wonder why. Oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Again, it's just a good time to get above yourself and look down and be like, okay, that was silly. Like, just get out of your way.
Yeah, kind of accept it in different ways. But yeah, it's definitely been good for that. This week, it really hit. This was kind of a difficult week in some respects. Of like my daughter's really been reluctant to get up in the morning this week. Mm-hmm. She's had a hey, what's up, Ali Raki, how you doing? Ali Raki. Yeah, but like she's been really like, dude, can I just sleep in? Like she has off school today, which is hilarious. So she just slept in. But like the rest of the week, I was like, nah, man, you got to get up, got to get after it, do our normal stuff. Okay, do we have to train today? Yes, we have to train today. Yeah, like we got to do it. Like, and so it's been. I keep telling her like, this is the point in the training montage where Rocky wins. Dang it. This is where the other guy slacks off and Rocky doesn't. This is why. This is what happens.
This is the time.
Well, because the thing she like, I don't think you make this connection until you're an adult. But if you watch Creed 2, which we did, Davey, what's going on, bro? Or is it Creed 1? One of the Creeds, where Rocky talks about how great Apollo was, and how like. I don't know if it was his son where Adonis asked him, like, were you better than him? Did you beat him? He's like, no, he was the greatest boxer to ever live. Time beat him.
Yeah.
But the only reason Rocky could beat him isn't because he was better than Apollo. It's just because he put the work in and wanted it. Mm-hmm. And then he had and time played a small role by the nature of Rocky's attitude, he will play that up and say that's the whole reason. He'll dispel all his training and work because he's just, that's how he is, right? That's the character.
Right.
But it's because he put the work in and had the belief, but also carried on when things were bleak and grim and failure was imminent, and there was every reason to just move on and do something else. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna stay with the path," and it paid off, right? And so this was like that. That was the kind of week that we had. We had our moments of, fuck this. Let's just stay up late and sleep in and screw it.
Right.
And I kind of kept and I use movies to remind myself and remind my kid, because that's just how our brains work.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool example because you get to kind of see the payoff at the end, and you get the cool music to go along with it, so you can get the music in your head. But
it's stuck.
But for me, personally, then I scored the PT with Jason Hahn. I had that awesome talk with Travis Stevens. Some stranger complimented my gym, and Travis Stevens complimented the gym. It's just weird little things like that. Like, I could have given up this week, but then all the cool shit that happened because I didn't.
Yeah, you could have not attended either of those things.
Yeah. But I did, and what's up? Aeon WKU. What's happening? How you doing? But yeah, and so it just felt really good. Like, by Wednesday night, I was ridiculously happy. My wife was laughing at me. She's like, "You didn't even have coffee and you this happy." And I'm like, "My luck still works, dude. I hadn't used it in a long time, but it still worked." Yeah.
Right.
So,
still good.
That's felt nice that, pushing through, you kind of got out of my own way and let the universe do its thing.
Yeah. That's definitely, this is certainly what we mean when we're talking about trusting the process. Like, stick to the path and all that shit.
This is it.
This is the time.
This is the time when that really proves itself. Well, because I don't know, we both kind of know the other end of, if you stick with the training, it will pay off. Yep. We've been in the dark times, we've come to the light, and then back to the dark, and then go to the light. And if you've never done that, it's hard to trust.
Yeah.
But if you just stick to it, it's gonna work. It might not work as fast as you want. It might not come out the way you dreamed, but it's gonna work and it's gonna be good. But you just gotta stay consistent.
Yep.
But and this has been a good opportunity for that to sort of play itself out.
Yep. Because what other choice do you have?
Yeah, you really don't. It comes down to it.
Because it comes down, now it's like you make every single choice, it's going to contribute to one or the other, like positive or negative. You can sit there and feel like shit and do the next episode, or do 100 push-ups and then do the dishes and do whatever, and just pile up, build habits, build good stuff, find good stuff and little stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I think the cool part is too, is if you're predominantly by yourself, you get to kind of see consequences of your actions, and they're your fault.
Yeah.
It takes the blame away. And so you got to wrestle with that a little bit sometimes, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't go to Facebook and comment and try and take it out on people. Just sit with it,
Sit with it and be like, yeah, I did this and this is what happened. Well,
there's
damn.
still,
yeah.
I see so many people just going after each other for so much shit. Per usual, but
it is strange. Never understood that.
Yeah. Not my style.
Nah, me neither. I don't like to waste time with it. On a weird, metaphysical trust the universe thing, I find that the less time I spend angry or blaming other people, the less time I spend doing that, the more good things come to me.
Yeah.
When I get rid of that negative shit, good things just happen. Stuff comes to me, man. Just people show up, things happen, stuff drops into place,
Yeah.
So
negative shit is just regular ass gas in a Formula One car. It'll go and it'll fuck everything up, but eventually. You might not notice it early on, but got to put that high octane shit in there. You got to have good stuff.
Yeah, you got to put the high octane, man.
Good in, good out.
Yeah, I know, but it's just on like almost like an immediate karma balance. The more positive I am, the more positive everything around me is.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's me or if that's just I start to notice more positive things because I'm being positive, in which case I notice the stuff that, falls in my lap, quote unquote, or I'm doing air quotes. But yeah, I don't try to analyze it too much, but that's like, for me, that's 100% true.
Oh. I mean, naturally this is a time that people, I think, are obviously missing things and be like, oh, I miss this. And that obviously leads to gratitude and will lead to gratitude once they have it back. I hope.
I hope so. Yeah. I hope that people don't take it for granted.
Like we were just talking, I was like, dang, I miss restaurants. Like I just miss hanging out and like hits for a taco and whatever. Like just hanging out somewhere, being able to run to a coffee shop or whatever. Like there's a funny meme. It's like, I haven't overpaid for coffee in 3 weeks. Like,
yeah, like, dang,
damn it. All right.
So, yeah, I miss Target. It's a funny joking thing to say, but that's my primary social interaction outside of training.
Right. That's the thing though. Like I love grocery stores. Like I'm still, I don't go as often, but I'm still allowed to go to them.
Yeah. I'm allowed to go to Target. My wife is cautious, like ridiculously cautious. It's to the point of hilarious. I've been making a joke that like, yeah, she's doing my grocery shop for me now. I'll do it no more.
I'm done now.
But it's a comfort thing, like everyone kind of has to wants to adopt a role to help. And that's been her thing. She wants to go to the store to get stuff for us and to get stuff for people that still have to go into her office and, for the kids,
Right.
Like that's been her thing. So I'm like, I'm not taking that away from her. Like it's like that's her meaningful contribution to our safety and health.
Right.
Yeah. Like, cool. If that gets to be your linchpin for this moment and that makes you positive and makes you happy and you feel good, do it.
Do it.
It's just now I have to coach her on all the specific brands to buy. But
it's good, this bad.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, luckily we have cell phones with cameras now. That makes life a lot easier.
The best.
I take a picture of it, send it to me while you're there. Yes, that is what you want.
No bad.
No bad. Yeah, no. That's the wrong granola. That's nasty. Do you get the better granola? Yeah. So that's been funny.
Yeah. We went to Trader Joe's last week.
Oh, sweet. I love Trader Joe's.
Oh, dude, it's the best.
And it's so affordable, honestly.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, really, for what you're getting.
For what you're getting.
But it was the Easton one. I'd never been to that one, first of all.
That's a good one.
But also, it was sweet because also they were doing the line of limited people. So they're only letting in 20 people in the store.
Oh, sweet.
So everything was fully stocked. Everything looked great. We had a great selection. Weren't rushed at all. It was fucking great. Obviously, they can't do that all the time. But one of the better grocery store experiences ever, in my opinion. Nice.
Yeah, the first time I went to Target was really funny because I kind of went a little later in the day than I normally would. And normally you go that late in the day, it's pretty packed.
Yeah.
I got there and my parking space was open. Yeah, I have a parking space at Target. So my space was there. And then I went in and it was like it was 9:30 in the morning. I was like, because it's normally pretty dead.
Right.
At 9:30 in the morning, it's stay-at-home parents, basically. An occasional retired person.
Right.
That's job at Target. And so it's always dead. And I went there at noon and it was like that. And I was like, huh, okay. Yeah. They were missing some things. Stuff wasn't stocked as well, but because that's how it is right now.
Right.
But it was funny.
it is strange to see just people behaving during this period of time, like what they're buying and stuff.
What people are buying and how people are treating social distancing.
Yes.
Some people, like, I say for me, and I'd guess for you, it's a very natural thing. Like, you're good at not getting too close to people. It's like, it's not inconvenient for you to look down a row and see some people down there and be like, I'll just go the other way.
Yep.
Right? And then you see other people that are like, the fuck do I do? Do I turn around?
Oh, I'm like, yeah. I, at certain points make it obvious that I'm avoiding people outside of this, let alone during this. Like,
my wife made some masks for us. So I have like a Batman one and like a strawberry shortcake one. I'll just wear my mask and I'm like, booyah. And so people just avoid me.
Right. I have been keeping my hands nice and clean.
Me too, baby.
That's and nice and moisturized. That's what I was getting at. Is nice and moisturized. Like there's vitamins and shit in them for once. I don't have jujitsu hands for once.
Oh, your hands are getting soft. It's beautiful.
Everything's there. Like my calluses and stuff are still there, but like around the hands, around like the fingertips, look much nicer. Haven't been gi gripping and getting the shit torn up, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Normal people stuff is cool, I guess.
Yeah, having normal people hands. Yeah, my hands are getting like more moisturized and like they don't ache. Now that you say that, I don't have like the finger pain. Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of like grip rolling and finger stuff, so like they're stronger at the moment. So like that feels good too.
That's working out for you. Starting to feel some like residual effects.
Yeah,
nice.
That
man.
plus not hanging on gi grips for hours, like not just
the fingers all twisted.
Like, that sucks. So that'll be great to break back in when we go back.
That'll be funny. Yeah, Travis Stevens was talking about that. He's like, I hope everyone realizes to take it slow. Like hard workouts for a few weeks, guys. No hard warm-ups, no death matches. Like ease in, because everyone's gonna get hurt if you don't.
Exactly. Everyone's gonna fuck themselves up and be out for longer.
Yeah. Except for me, because I'm getting best physical therapy in the world right now. I'm coming back Super Saiyan. But
good to go.
Yeah.
No. That's the thing too. Like I'm just like I'm refocusing on injuries, re-strengthening injuries, and making sure those aren't problems when I go back, and like just listening to my fucking body, dog.
Dude, how weird is that?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, but to take the need of I have to go teach this or I have to go train that because it's on the schedule away, and you're like, I'm okay with sitting. It's okay. I can train once today and relax.
Yeah. So like, I've been like I haven't been like doing like hardcore, like hard, rigidly like structured workouts. I do like intuitive ones. I've been like intuitive things. I'm like, my body feels like this. Want to do this today? Oh, this feels this. Like it's more so it's intuitive and like just having fun with it, and then doing different motions. Like I'm having fun. Like I'm doing basic shit, having fun, trying to do all of it. And it's reinvigorating just like the enjoyment for it.
That's cool. I've kind of gone the other direction of I've been planning things, but I've been planning to do things that I haven't done in a while or don't normally do.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I made like a conditioning day for me and my daughter that's really based on her that we do together. And then we've been using the Ronin videos to train off of for jiu-jitsu, but we've also been kind of working on other stuff.
Yeah.
Like I showed her how to berimbolo on the wall like you taught me. And she's starting to be able to do it. We've been really having fun with it, right?
Yeah.
But then like in like any of my strength conditioning stuff, I've been just kind of messing around. I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this week. I'm going to have a session where I do this, and this. Cool. Where it's all movements and things that I normally wouldn't do or aren't in a current phase. But I've been able to experiment with it, see how I respond to it. And then, then I got caught. Now I'm doing this physical therapy, and it's like really good basics. And so like I'm feeling how I respond to that, and then kind of basing my other training off of it. And so yeah, I've been doing the same thing, but structured, of where I pick things to experiment with and then pop it into the structure, and then kind of how's that work? I've been trying different training schedules, different days, kind of things.
Yep.
So that's been a lot of fun.
It is fun. Like, it's random, and you see what works, and that's the thing. Like, it's a good time to like what we're talking about, experiment with stuff, and then ramp into when society's open again and make that shit work for you.
Yeah, because you've got a little bit of time to see how it falls in, and you're not going to overdo it as much.
Yep.
Nothing else is stacked on, so yeah, that's been a fun benefit.
Yep.
Well, are we done, my friend? We've reached your limit.
I think we touched on everything.
Yeah, did we stay on topic today?
I think we did better this week.
I think we did.
Nailed down a good episode for what we set up.
Yeah. It was a good one.
Yeah.
All right, my man. It was good talking to you.
Absolutely. Have a good upcoming week. Train well. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Yep.
And as
wash
always,
those hands.
Keep your coffee regular.
Peace in, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.